Hello, welcome to this severe weather update for the US. So let's see what changed here. So now we have a moderate risk uh, today, December 28th, Saturday, and across like from easternmost Texas to westernmost Alabama. And uh, they say severe thunderstorms expected for parts of East Texas to Alabama later today and tonight, central southern Mississippi, central northern Louisiana, western Alabama, and East Texas. Several tornadoes, a few intense, scared, damaging winds, some hurricane force winds, and isolated large hail. So an outbreak of severe storms with tornadoes, wind damage, and large hail is expected today from parts of southern plains, eastern to the lower Mississippi Valley, and central Gulf Coast states. Several long-track tornadoes are expected. Preparedness. Review your severe weather safety procedures for the possibility of dangerous weather today. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, weather.gov, and other media for watches and warnings. A tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for tornadoes during the next several hours. If a tornado warning is issued for your area, moving to a place of safety, ideally in a basement or interior room, the lowest floor in a sturdy building. So please be mindful there and stay safe those areas. This tornado risk of strong long track tornadoes possible is very serious. So let's see what they change here. So tornado is 15% now. So 10 and 15% hatched for like hatched area, 10% or greater probability. EF2 to EF5 tornadoes, 25 miles over point. So please stay safe those areas. Be mindful. And then wind threat 30%. They added the hatched area now from East Texas to Alabama. So please be careful. That's like hurricane force wind gusts in those storms. Please stay safe, secure everything, and hail 5-15% still. So let's see. Tornado outbreak is likely this afternoon and evening across lower Mississippi Valley, central Gulf Coast states. So they do mention this here. So please do everything you can to stay safe. Have a plan and a bunch of radios. Please be careful. And I'll just read this to give you some more ideas. So a mid-level trough would move quickly eastward across the southern plains today. As an increased mid-level jet moves to the base of the trough, surface low would deepen across northeast Texas. A warm front advances northward into the Arctic. Scared thunderstorms will first develop near the surface low during the morning as surface temperatures warm and large-scale ascent rapidly increases due to approaching system. An isolated large hail rapidly increases due to approaching system. An isolated large hail will be an initial threat across south northeast Texas, and the exit of 60 to 3 knot mid-level jet will expect much of East Texas around midday, where more vigorous thunderstorms are expected to develop during the early afternoon. These storms potentially produce severe wind gusts, isolated large hail, and tornadoes. A severe MCS appears likely to intensify and organize as this thunderstorm activity increases in coverage. Further to east, an axis of maximized low-level moisture is expected to be in place during the early afternoon and oriented from northern Louisiana to western Mississippi. Surface dew points along and near the axis will be mid to upper 60s Fahrenheit. Most axes will be aligned with strengthening low-level jet. Scattered discrete cells are expected to initiate across the undisturbed moist sector during the afternoon, with several vigorous storms moving east, northeastward across central Gulf states. And RAP forecast sound is near the exit region of the mid-level jet from central Louisiana to central Mississippi shows steep mid-level lapse rates across around 6 kilometers with 0 to 6 kilometers shear in the 45 to 59 knot range. This environment will support supercell development with the potential for strong tornadoes, wind damage, isolated large hail. Forecast sounds to early mid-afternoon. Wait. I just lost it here. But wait. Early to mid-afternoon near low-level jet from eastern Louisiana to south-central Mississippi shows back surface winds to southeast and increase 0 to 3 kilometer storm relative velocity around 300 meters per second, and this should be favorable for tornadic supercells. The low-level jets forecast to move east-northeastward across central Gulf Coast states, and mid to late afternoon, supercells can capture the higher surface dew points and stay within or near the axis. Low-level jet should produce long-track EF3 plus tornadoes, and several of these will be possible. So they mentioned the probability of EF3 plus tornadoes. So this, for me, is like a life-threatening situation. You should have a plan right now. The severe linear MCS for the US is expected to move quickly eastward across lower Mississippi Valley during the afternoon, and likely be accompanying widespread severe wind gusts with a potential gust of 65 knots along more intense parts of the line. By early evening, this line of severe storms is expected to become dominant feature across the region. Widespread wind damage is expected along the leading edge of the line, central Gulf Coast states and southern parts of the Tennessee Valley. Tornadoes will be possible embedded supercells within the line and line edge and wave patterns to form. Due to the fast-moving mid-level trough, large-scale ascent expected to support the severe linear MCS from the evening into overnight, for potential for wind damage and tornadoes is expected to continue after midnight as the line moves across the middle Tennessee into Alabama, and the MCS some severe potential expected to move into southern Appalachia, northern central Georgia by the end of the period. So please stay safe there. And I just read this, what's written now, like in 5 hours or something. They might have changed something here, because this information changes all the time. So please check this link in the description to see the update. So this description will probably change as they get more information later. So let's see, tomorrow Sunday shows a slight risk there from Alabama to Virginia, so be careful as well. It shows a marginal from like Ohio to Florida. So tornado threat tomorrow, a small 5% from like Georgia to North Carolina, and a 2% from Florida to West Virginia. Wind threat 15 and 5%, and hail a 5%. So please be careful in those areas and stay safe. So severe storms are possible in parts of Southeast, Mid-Atlantic, and Upper Ohio Valley on Sunday. So be careful there. And Monday, the system will be gone, so no thunder. So please stay safe there. Now, let's see some stuff here. The HUR shows here like the wind and the cape and everything. So shows there like the higher cape in East Texas, and later as it moves through the afternoon shows some higher cape in Louisiana there. Those like orange pinkish, like 2,000 to 3,000 joules per kilogram, like this some 2,500 or something in Louisiana. So that's some good instability. So stay safe there. This moves and like it ends by overnight because of the storms. Eat it all up. So let's see. This the latest HUR. So shows there still some storms near the Gulf in Louisiana, but those go away there. But shows some storms start firing in East Texas like early afternoon. This goes and shows like the MCS forming near northern Texas, the more discrete storms in Louisiana in front of it. So shows there like by early to mid-afternoon shows more some heavy rain in Arkansas, but the bigger storms in East Texas there. So later this goes, it really does like a little bit more discrete storms in front of the line that have the potential for those severe tornadoes, and also this other line right, like in Mississippi ahead of it could have some tornadoes too. So this goes like by the late evening or something does show that's very big MCS in Louisiana could have some tornadoes in it as well, and shows some very big cells there, some very strong cells. So please stay safe. But like those cells ahead of the line, like East Texas to Louisiana, could be more dangerous. But later, even throughout the evening. Does show DMCS Central Louisiana and some storms ahead of it. So please stay safe. Now, the two mirror dew points, like they mentioned there. So does show southern Louisiana close to 70, but some mid 60s in Texas. Central southern Louisiana shows more, but central Louisiana around some mid 60s dew points. So be careful. The Cape, I already showed you there, but Central Texas shows more than 2,500, but later into Louisiana shows even like 3,000 joules per kilogram, Southeast Texas and Louisiana, so lots of instability there too. And max winds, I'm not sure if this model here takes into account the winds from the storms, but I hope it does. But just keep that in mind. They might not show. So it does show, because this is in kilometer per hour, but it does show other like some 110, 115 kilometer per hour gusts in northern Louisiana. That's close to like 70 mile per hour gusts, 65. But as they mentioned there, the hurricane force winds, the storm prediction center, that, in my opinion, some storms there could have all the way to like some 80 mile per hour gusts, some 85. So that's what I think based on the conditions. The model might show something else. So please stay safe. And here, like, does have some more features here. So this, the lightning flash density, so shows a lot of lightning. Those storms start in Texas, this goes there. Northeastern Texas shows some very big lightning, but later, and as the real event sets in, shows around East Texas and Louisiana a lot of lightning. Those storms there, especially in Louisiana. This goes into Mississippi, still a lot of lightning. So be careful now for severe weather. There's like the significant tornado parameter, and good thing the internet is working a little bit better today. So let's see. This still 11C, alright, some tornado parameters in East Texas this morning, but this goes into the afternoon, shows some higher parameters Southeast Texas, and some very high parameters like Southeastern Texas 3.3 to 3.5. This goes into Louisiana, shows some specific spots there in purple. It's hard to see, but there's a specific purple there, like continental, US, regional, South Bear. This is more smart. This is smarter to do. So it does show those spots in East Texas, some specific spots, other to like purple or something. That's like some 3.5 to almost 4. That's like 5 significant tornado parameter. This goes into Louisiana, still some very high values throughout western Mississippi and Louisiana. So please stay safe there. And I don't know what I just did here. So please stay safe. And there's some like, let's see the updraft. Listed that it's been a while since I don't use this. So it does show there those storms start in Texas and everything, and does show some higher values from central northern Louisiana into Mississippi and even Arkansas there. So this indicates like rotating updrafts, like severe wind and tornadoes and everything. So please be careful those areas. And here shows like there's some other types of cape here too. This the most unstable cape, shows some reds in Texas, but later in Louisiana, some orange there, like 2,000 to 3,000 joules per kilogram. Those areas, so lots of instability. Be careful those areas. Now the shear, there's this big trough there, digs in and shows like those spots in yellow and red in East Texas and Louisiana, some very high shear there, very good for tornadoes. But that's like a linear shape, looks like the line of storms diving in, so that might be the wind from the storms there, but it does show some good shear. So stay safe. There's the updraft and the storm relative felicity. If I can click on the right place, because it keeps switching up. So be careful. So there shows the storm relatively listed very high across northeastern Texas into Louisiana, but it shows higher like in Arkansas, but the storms won't be that far north. But it does show that line there's some high values. So please stay safe and follow the advice from the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center. So please stay safe. They already mentioned a watch possible this early in the morning there. So be careful. And here the warnings page. Let's see if they have something. So it shows some widespread fog advisories there, and I know this is a weather video, but also be careful. The winter weather, the winter storm warnings there. Some areas, some avalanche warnings in Colorado. Winter weather advisories throughout the northwest. So winter weather advisories the northeast as well. So also be careful the winter weather, and shows like an avalanche watch central Utah. So winter warnings some parts of the west. An avalanche watch in northern Montana and Idaho. So stay safe as well. Bye.